Inside, live from Tempe Diablo Stadium down in Tempe, Arizona for Brewers spring training. And this will be the first part of the offensive performance this year. So for this episode, we're going to focus on the catching situation for the Milwaukee Brewers, and it's really going to be no different than we've seen in the last couple of years. Jonathan Lucroy is going to be your everyday catcher. Good old Luke himself. And he's going to get the lion's share of the playing time. Probably start, I'd say, upwards of 130 games, maybe 135, something like that. And probably going to bat, in your ideal lineup, he's going to bat fifth. Because essentially he gives you some of the best offense you're going to have on your team. Last year, I do believe he led the team in RBIs. I mean, granted, Ramirez and Braun were both out for most of the year, but Lucroy did have some 80-something maybe RBIs, and he's going to probably, I'm going to say, if I'm going to shoot for Lucroy's stats, I'm probably going to see he's going to hit around maybe 275, give you about 24 home runs, probably give you 75 RBIs, which is out of your catching position is incredible. And then also, batting fifth, he's going to give Ramirez some excellent protection there. So, and not only that, but Lucroy has worked on his defense. His game calling skills have got better as he's gotten older and more experienced. He has been throwing runners out, probably just a little bit better. I mean, he's still going to struggle in that department. His defense is always going to be behind his back, but in a team, when you're going to put up some runs in like Miller Park, you can definitely take those offensive numbers that I mentioned. But when you're looking for defense, you go no further than Martin Maldonado, or the Mighty Martin as I call him. Unfortunately, last year, he didn't have so much of a mighty year. Actually, is pretty awful at the plate. I do believe he hit like under 200, maybe in like the 180 range or something. But what Martin Maldonado brings is defense and his game calling skills, which is just unmatched by any other catcher, like on our major league or minor league rosters. Martin Maldonado, he became pretty much Willie Peralta's exclusive catcher last year, and I will definitely credit him for the success that Willie Peralta had in the second half of the year. So if Martin Maldonado can kind of keep up, his game calling work and also his defense, that's fine for a guy who's only going to catch, for like I said, 40-some games a year. So definitely look, that's going to be your catching tandem, Lucroy and Maldonado, barring injury, of course, which is always the case. But definitely, we're pretty set. In years past, naming other years, maybe like when you had Jason Kendall, maybe Damian Miller, we had a good 1-2 punch as catchers go. But as far as we're set. Lucroy's under contract for the next couple of years. Maldonado's under contract for the next couple of years as well. Probably for the next 3-4 years. We've got both of them behind the plate, so no problems there whatsoever. So that's the Milwaukee Brewers catching situation for 2014. And this is spring training. Like I said, Tempe Diablo Stadium in Tempe, and we'll be back with more.